Hey guys, welcome to the next video. And now we just need to create our last section, that is the contact us. And for this, we'll be using the form tag in HTML. So let's quickly finish it off. So for this, let us add a section of class section contact us, and the first thing we're gonna add is of course the heading contact us. Let's see how it looks. This is the one we're working on. Okay, so let's style the heading now. So to style the heading and the section as well, let me give it a class first of contact us heading, and section contact us margin top of 50 px better. And now let's style the heading contact us heading, and before that let us also set the display to flex and align items center. Oh yeah, we also have to specify flex direction column. Yeah, then the align item center brings it over here. Otherwise we could have used justify column center. And but we need the heading and then the form, so we have to use the flex direction column. So let's tell the heading. The first thing we're going to do is transform the text to uppercase and reduce the font weight to 100 and font size to 40 px, and add a border bottom of 5 px solid and orange red color. Perfect. Let us give it some more margin top. Let's say 80. And let us now add our form. So form method post. Okay, you need to add either get or post. We'll learn about this later in the further videos, what this means. And we'll give it a class of contact form. In this, let us create a div class contact section. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to do is go to the contact form and display flex and margin top 50 px. And now in the contact section we'll have a label with a class of label name, and we can call it, the first thing we need is the name, and after that we're gonna add a text field and put type text. So yeah, this is how it looks right now. And yeah, okay, is it now we can also give it a placeholder that would say your name, and yeah, this is the placeholder, this is how it works. And just something we're gonna do is label name with 200px and font size of, let us say, 20px. Save. And text transform uppercase and add a margin right of 40px. Alright, and I'm just gonna set the display of contact section to flex. Alright, so yeah, now we can remove this margin right. Better, and I think I can make it 150, so they're a bit closer. And yeah, that's it. Now what else we can do is, I'll just copy this over here to the div and paste it 2 more times. And yeah, so this is what happens usually when the display is flex for contact form. And we also need to specify the flex direction as column. That changes it to this. And each section can have a margin of around 50px. Too much? 20. Better. And the second one would be email. So the type also can be set as email. So it only allows people to fill in email. So you cannot write an invalid email. Like you have to write, suppose abc@gmail.com. You can't write abc. You need to have the proper format of the email. And the last one is your message or the query. And the input, instead of input, we're gonna add another tag over here called the text area. Yeah. Okay, and over here we can change the placeholder to your email. Okay, and this is done. Now all we need to do is format them a bit. So for that, let us select the input where type is equal to, let's say, text, and input where the type is equal to email. And just a moment. Is it? Yeah, it is recording. And input, and yeah, I'm sorry, because these are tags, you don't need to add the dot. And the text area. All right, so we can add a padding to them of around 7px. Okay, and we can add a width of 120% to, yeah, make them longer. And now if you change it to 200, yeah. And the text area, Okay, we can also add a border of 2px solid and a color and a border radius, let's say 10%. I think we won't need the border radius over here. Alright, and for the query, we can also, I mean, for the text area, you can also add a height of 200 px. I mean, 200, not 200 px, around 50, yeah, 50 px. Alright, and yeah, we can add a placeholder here as well saying your message. So this is how it would look, and below we'll have a button to submit the form, so that we can write it as input type submit, and yeah, this will give us a button, and I'll just give it a class called button submit, and to style this button submit width of around 50 px, and to center it I would go to the form and align items center. It's centered. We'll add a margin top over here of 30 px, and let's style it a bit. Let's add a background color of orange red and text color white. Give it a padding of 10 px. I can just change the size, yeah, and let us add a border radius as well of, let us say, 10%, and border 2px solid, yeah, border 2px solid orange red, yeah. So there's our submit button, and right now it won't work. We haven't we have to specify what should happen to it when we submit it. Okay, so this is our last section, and this is the layout of the website. I hope you enjoyed making this website and you are able to create websites on your own now. Thank you guys, and keep learning. Yeah.